Hello friends, Mav's back with another episode of Oxygen Not Included. And check it out. We finally got a vacuum right here. So it's not a vacuum all the way around the corner. And not certain why the air won't move that last little bit. But we're going to fire this sucker off and see what happens. This is probably going to nuke this side over here. But down here is going to be cool. And that's where we've had our problems. So before we do that, we're going to close off those two spots, and then we're going to get back into our rocket program because this guy's been sitting here waiting for quite a while. Once we launch him, we're also going to bring back Ardent Mars from the other planet because we got a bunch more dirt and polluted dirt and eggshell and yeah, all those things that we need. So hopefully this will deflect most of the heat. I've got two different barriers. I got this one, and then I got this one. Let's just see what happens. Because this guy is ready to rumble. No destination set. Yeah, well, here. Let's fix that. There we go. And let's launch. All right, now we just gotta wait for Stinky to show up. And we'll take off, and I really am interested to see what happens with the heat in here because it's pretty toasty already, but we don't have a whole lot of air in here. We got just a tiny little bit of carbon dioxide, and this is a vacuum, so there should be no heat transfer south. Problem is we're gonna have heat transfer over here, and I made these out of lead. We'll see. If it doesn't work, we'll have to tear it open. And next time, we're not going to use the mini gas pump. We'll use a full-blown one. All right. Here comes Stinky. Here we go. All right. And Stinky's on board. And there we go. Oh, we still get heat transfer south. Because the flames reach that far. That's crazy. Well, didn't work quite as well as we were hoping. That's too bad. But we haven't nuked anything over here yet. And the transit tube is staying the same temperature. Yeah, very good. So nothing this way. That's heating that up. This polluted oxygen is not heating up. We're good there. So what I just learned is we need to move all of this stuff. We need to move it down one. We need to move it down because yeah, even the transit tube is heating up. If we move it down, hopefully that'll keep that from happening again. But we'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's go check on Ardent Mars. And we haven't swept that. We've got mountains of stuff here. We got 20 tons of dirt, 25 tons, 45 tons of polluted dirt, and we got a bunch of eggshells sitting right there too. So let's send this guy. We're going to change the destination. I want to send them to orbit because what I'm going to do is I'm going to land them on the other platform and make sure that other platform works. All right. Pilot Lyra. Time to head home. Okay, so we have shut down our aluminum volcano for a little while because we let it just fill up with this cold water because I'm kind of trying to dissipate the heat a little bit. It's been really toasty hot in the base, and we need to cool this down a little bit. It's still pretty warm. And still pretty warm. And this water is not too bad. But let's crack open one space and just slowly let some of that boil out. And then I put in some automation right here. I know this looks kind of screwy, but I was being lazy and didn't want to take that one out. So I still have the hydro sensor for the height. So if the water gets up that high, we'll shut this off. but I put a water shut off here so I didn't have to sit here and babysit it anymore. And this water shut off is hooked up to this element sensor. So if there's no water here, this one's going to kick on and fill it up. Because from up here, I'm taking the polluted water, it's going into the tank, and it's going to fill the toilets, 50% of it, and the other 50% is coming down here. But because this pipe is really short, this one fills up pretty quick, and it doesn't get used very much either. So we still have the same polluted water comes this way, feeds all the plants, gets cleaned. Yep. And we're getting a little bit more polluted water in here, good, because we were running out of polluted water. So this may fire off again since we let this much water out. It may actually go. Don't know. So let's put that back, and then we'll see if it goes off again. Makes us some more aluminum, which would be awful nice. And we've also been coring out a bunch of the mud and dirt from down here. And I'm still pushing the water up slowly as we go. There's that. We'll do that. We'll just keep pushing this. Just keep pushing it. Push it real good. Yeah. All right. So that's about all I wanted to do over here. Not a whole heck of a lot else going on. But let's go back to Genesis Jupiter. I want to see you in flight here. Sandy Orfield. Yeah, see, this guy regenerates over time. We've got endless copper. Don't really care about the sandstone, the sand, or the algae, but we got endless copper. All right, let's go back to the main base. Oh, Larry, you're sleeping on the floor again. So we melted something. We got lead right here. Don't know. Must have been a block of lead. One of the other things that we were working on is our big conveyor system. So this guy, we built him. He needs clay and polluted dirt, if I remember right. Clay. We'll stick the dirt in there too, sure. And then organic. We'll take polluted dirt. We got any eggshell in there? I don't know. We'll take that. And so what these guys are doing, all they do is just load up this line. And as things come along that are, oh, look what we got here. Oops, wrong button. Look what we got here. That's not supposed to be like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it right here because we got a call coming in. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Have a good one.